Hello and welcome to Not Without My Sister, the Minisode, where I, Rosemary McCabe, and my sister, Beatrice McCabe, will, for once, talk about something that's in the news. I'm practically a newsreader. The big news, Beatrice, I know you know this, but our listeners may not, is that the big news rumor, is a rumor news? Anyway.
Is it rumor? I think it's fact.
Well, they've been hanging out.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, the big news is J-Lo and Ben Affleck have been hanging out once more after their romance ended in 2004, 16
I have
years
zero
ago.
ideas.
16, well, I was
Was
just
it 16 years ago?
It was 16 years ago. I was just Googling this the other day. Jesus. Yeah, they've been hanging out since her breakup from A-Rod.
I know. Well, you know what that made me think as well? You know, when you read in the news, like, rumoured to be breaking up, rumoured to be on the rocks, and then there's all these, like, we're not on the rocks, we're as happy as I was like, they're always right.
Oh, they're always on the rocks. Yeah. Because like J-Lo and A-Rod denied this for about 2 months, and then it was like, we're breaking up for personal reasons, we'll stay friends. And you're like, oh, it's totally because he was texting your one Madison McRory from Summer House or whatever it's called.
How do you know that? I'm more saying
Because-
irrelevant. My point is
because-
more, once the rumour mill starts, it's actually true. Just believe it and just wait for it to be over.
Yeah, but sorry, let's just give a shout out to my favourite Instagram account, Demois, DEUXMOI, that shares celebrity gossip nonstop, half of which I have no idea who the people are. It's all like reality TV shows that I don't watch. However, I did see months ago they were talking about A-Rod and this Madison person.
Sorry, I'd like to say this
Beach
might be
House
bigger
or Summer
news than
Beach or
anything
something.
else. This might be bigger news. Celebrity television you don't watch?
Well, there's very little. It's just like The Bachelor.
It's more like it's unavailable to you on
the
some
ones I don't have
subscription
the channels.
service.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of this led us to talk about.
To talk about celebrity couples and which celebrity couples. And actually, what's interesting to me is that when we first sat down and Beatrice said, "Oh, did you hear about Bennifer?" I was going to say Jennifer are back together. I was like, that's actually her name, Bennifer. And I was like, oh, how embarrassing. Because do you remember in her music video was it for I'm Real? No, it wasn't for I'm Real. It was some music video she did. It wasn't a good song. And in it, they basically styled it to look like paparazzi video of their relationship. So there was like a film in the window of them like getting into bed and her jumping on top of him.
They were
and
probably delighted with
That's
this.
so
Can you imagine?
cringe.
No, they were probably like, I mean, I don't know what happened to him, but I mean, I don't know why I assume these people in their spare time have great taste, or like, you know, because I was like, I can't believe he's doing this. But then, I mean, why would I?
The thing is, though, at the time, right?
He would not.
At the time, it was kind of quite near post like Good Will Hunting, and we all thought he's a good, serious actor.
Yeah, but he's the same guy, best friends with your man, Matt Damon, who also dumped Minnie Driver live on TV.
Oh,
so, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know
Forgot
that there
about
was
that.
that really
Was that on
super.
Oprah?
Yeah, there wasn't a super high bar here, but like for some
No.
reason, I think it was more like white male must be good guy.
Well, white male has one Oscar,
Precisely,
therefore
yeah.
is very important and has good taste and is smart. However,
AKA
now,
Mark Wahlberg. Wait, he doesn't have an Oscar.
does he not?
No, I cannot wait to watch. What's it called? Woolstown? What's it called?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's got his own reality TV show, and I read a review about it. I think it was in The Guardian. I sent it to you. I said, cannot wait to watch this. I think it's on HBO.
How many things do you think?
Well,
you
I sent this to you.
I can't read
But
it,
if you read the review, it was like it started out as a reality TV show. And it was supposed to be him in his tight t-shirts. Like, remember a while ago? Remember a couple of years ago, there was an article about him. He gets up at like 3 a.m.
Oh
he
my
works
God,
out.
yes.
He goes to mass. He does this. He does the
and
other
then he
thing.
goes to bed at like
11
6:30 p.m.
Yes.
Oh no, yeah, really, really early.
6:30
Yes,
p.m.
yeah,
so that he can be up the next day to fight the good fight at 3:30. I'm like, why don't you just fast forward all your clock 6 hours and you're on a normal schedule like the rest of us? But that might
because
be
he
too.
has to get shit done while his kids aren't there. Isn't that it? Wasn't that?
Please, he's a gazillionaire. Like, can you not hire a nanny? But
He
anyway,
wants to be very hands-on, Beatrice.
great. Well, anyway, so this documentary was about him and his business empire. And now he has like a clothing line and a this and a TV, and he's a
I
producer.
love how it's gone from reality TV to documentary.
Well, yes, but no, it's a documentary about him, or like, I don't know, reality TV show. Anyway, but they're 2 episodes in and COVID hits, and it's basically the whole thing just becomes very much not the TV show he was anticipating making, and it just sounds very fascinating. I don't know why. Like, I'm very gleeful.
About this.
I am very excited
about this. But sorry, like what I was going to say was J-Lo and Ben Affleck now. Ben Affleck is now the post Ana de Armas is post an entire year of being photographed laughing totally fakely, doing your fake laugh for photographs with Ana de Armas.
Excuse me, that's your fake laugh.
Well, our fake laugh.
Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about celebrity couples.
I know, but sorry. My point is, I just want to talk about the celebrity couple that was Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas. And when they broke up, he was paparazzi papped even, putting a cardboard cutout of her into a dumpster.
I know, yeah.
How embarrassing!
It's like my Peter Mark hair cutout.
I thought you were going to say it's like my cardboard cutout of Don.
Yeah, it's like my cardboard cutout of Dan. I hang clothes on it in the wardrobe. What do you mean? It's probably what they were doing. Who knows what it was for? Could have been for a baby shower. Could have been for a wedding. Could have been for a birthday party.
Sorry, whose wedding? Whose baby shower? Would you want a cardboard cutout of someone else?
When's your baby shower?
I'm not having a baby shower.
Of course you're having a baby shower.
I'll have a cardboard cutout of you at it, thanks. And then I can elaborately put it in a dumpster afterwards. My point is, though, that I had more, like, I erroneously, obviously, respected Ben Affleck before he got with J-Lo. Then I thought he was a sap. And then when he was with Ana de Armas, I was like, confirmed sap. And like some celebrity couples, I'll think one thing of someone and then they get with someone and I'm like, oh.
What about when he went to the beach with Ana de Armas? Is that her name? Anna, whatever her name is. And everybody saw his massive big back tattoo. What was that all about?
I didn't know what you were going to say there. His massive big... I was like, what?
Massive big back tattoo. There was some scandal about his back tat there a while ago.
He has a huge full back tattoo of,
but like, isn't that his business? Why do we care?
Demon or something.
I mean,
I think it was just a bad tattoo.
The demon on his back.
Stadia.
Maybe it's a bit literal. I mean, probably, Rosemary, you're making eyes at me. That's probably what it is.
The demon on his back.
The demon. It is the demon drink.
Poor beleaguered Ben Affleck.
That's probably what it is.
Oh yeah, and then wasn't he photographed? Oh no, that was after his divorce from Jennifer Garner. Actually, that kind of redeemed him because I like her.
But you know nothing about her.
I know she was an alias.
What I mean is you're...
Well, I think the fact that I know nothing about her makes me respect her more because I'm like, she's not
super active on social media. You just don't follow her.
Yeah, but I mean, she's not always being papped for like doing stupid stuff.
She's been papped going to the gym. It's all she does is go to the gym. Mind her kids, go to the gym.
Good for her, Beatrice.
I know.
She's making time for what matters.
I know. So go on. Who else? Celebrity couple. Who else do you like? Do you know who I like? I was looking at, I don't know, it popped up on my you follow posts like this. So you must like it. I was like, what do I? All these posts, all these images of Jake Gyllenhaal and Kirsten Dunst. Now, I don't think I follow either one of those because I mean, really, Jake Gyllenhaal's hair comes between me and my sleep. But I honestly was like, I didn't remember that they dated.
Oh yeah, I actually liked them together. But I do like her with Landry from Friday Night Lights now, so that's fine. I love
her, but her husband, is he husband, boyfriend? Whatever, partner. I love him, but I loved her with Garrett Hedlund now. I mean, please, absolutely so attractive. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Sorry, do you remember Alexa Chung went out with Alexander Skarsgård and I totally lost respect for him then because I think she's a sap. Does that mean?
Didn't he also... Oh, wait, no, because I get him mixed up with that other...
There's a lot of Skarsgårds.
No, I get him mixed up with the other guy. Do you remember I was like, the dad is a famous... that is Alexander Skarsgård. Yeah, Joel Kinnaman.
Joel Kinnaman is the one you get mixed
up
with.
Joel Kinnaman went out with not Olivia Pope. That's that actress that's that character in Scandal that I've never even seen. How do I know that?
If you'd seen it, you wouldn't remember her name.
Olivia Munn, who I've also lost respect for.
I never know who Olivia Munn is.
She's from like that TV show Network, Newsnight. I can't remember. The one with that blonde actor. Never mind. Anyway, she was in that and I liked her.
Can I just point out that TV show with that blonde actor narrows nothing down.
Well, I liked her. I really liked her at one point. I thought she was like a real straight talker and then she suddenly started, I mean, and listen, each to their own, but it negated everything she'd been standing up for. Like now she's full of collagen and fillers and like filters.
You're all full of collagen, Beatrice. So your body makes collagen naturally.
Well, I mean, she's Kardashian. She's Kardashian
journalism. That's your problem.
No, I actually do. And listen, I'm dying to get back to the Botox myself. But what I more mean is like she talked the talk of not being a part of that.
Oh yeah.
And now she is doing nothing
so
but
did Lily Allen. Speaking of celebrity couples, I like Lily Allen and David Harbour. I love David Harbour.
Love him. Yeah.
And I also like Lily Allen since I read her autobiography. But you remember in the early days when she was really like, you know, I don't want to conform and I'm always being pushed to like lose weight and be glam and do all these things. And then she lost loads of weight, is super glam. You know what I mean? Completely turned into what she was saying she didn't like in the very, very beginning.
But don't you think like
everybody?
But don't you think like there's just the pressure to conform must be?
Well, that's it.
I mean, I can barely cope when one of the reviews says like Beatrice laughs at her own jokes, and I like screenshot it, send it to you, and then spend the afternoon writhing in mortification.
No, it didn't say Beatrice laughs at her own jokes. It said, I love how Beatrice finds herself so funny.
Yeah, I know, and I'm like, what a backhanded compliment. I know, but I then spend the whole evening writhing in like turmoil of self-doubt and
Yeah, but unlike Lily Allen Beatrice,
paranoia.
you haven't stopped laughing at your own jokes. That's what I admire about you. You may be writhing in turmoil, but you're
Listen,
changing nothing.
I would if I would stop if they
If
would
you weren't
stop
so
being so
funny.
funny. Yes.
But yeah, love Lily Allen and David Harbour. Oh my God, you know who else I loved? Drew Barrymore and Justin Long. I loved when they were dating. They were. I love him.
God, I hate him.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. His ear based on nothing. I think it's his hair.
You have a thing about
I
hair.
really have a thing about
Is it when men are to hirsute?
No, I love a good hirsuteness.
So what's your
but
problem with Jake
it's the
Gyllenhaal and-
floppy, hideous,
Oh.
greasy looking fringe that always drove me mad.
I wouldn't say it's greasy.
Well, each to their own. To me, it just looked very limp.
What celebrity couple would you love to have over for lunch?
Absolutely nobody.
Oh no, okay, you have to have a celebrity
No,
couple
I
over
don't
for
want to
lunch.
have.
Who would it be?
Can they
You
not
have to.
talk? Can they not talk? Because what if they like burst
Why
the
don't
bubble?
you just pick one who you think wouldn't talk that much? Just pick one. Celebrity couple over for lunch.
You go first because I'm having a blank.
Jesus, I was really hoping you wouldn't do that. Maybe I could just base it on like Chloe Sevigny and whoever she's with because I would like to have her.
Oh,
over
I
for
think
lunch.
he's some director dude, yeah, or Italian person. I don't know. Yeah, sounds good.
Jennifer Lawrence and her partner, only so I could go, Jennifer, where are your mates from before you got famous? Because all you seem to do now is hang out with the Kardashians. It's weird.
She hangs out with the Kardashians.
She went on a cruise with them pre-COVID and put up all these pictures about like her and Chris being bestie mates. It was weird.
Well, like, here's the truth. If the Kardashians said, Rosemary, would you like to come on a cruise tomorrow? What would you say?
I would say, you're going to have to give me 12 months to push out this baby and then lose not only the baby weight, but my own at least 5 more stone. And then I'll come on a cruise with you.
When did you first notice this, Lily Allen?
I never said that I would not conform. I've never come out and said like, well, I have actually.
Yes, you
Totally
have.
I totally
Yes,
have.
you
But
totally
Beatrice, I
have.
couldn't.
Love yourself as you are, etc., etc.
Khloe Kardashian, I couldn't go on a cruise with them. I'd have to go with the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter.
Why don't you just go and
could just be
why
like a
don't you just get
floating
lifted
head.
on board in one of those gravity tanks and be like, I'm having a beauty treatment, but I really wanted to be on this. They totally respect that.
No, because I'd still be able to see myself next.
No,
to
you'd
them
just
all.
be like this head. Oh no, your head doesn't pop out of a gravity tank, sure doesn't? You're actually in
No.
fully. I was like, what tank could your head be popped
I
out
could
of?
sit in one of those sauna suits.
Absolutely love that. I would love to see the photographs in Now magazine.
Oh God!
Everybody in the tiniest floss bikinis in Rosemary. In a full body suit and an open caftan for when she gets out.
No, I wouldn't be getting out of the sauna suit.
Oh, be absolutely brilliant.
Can you
Okay.
imagine?
I'm still drawing an absolute blank on who my guests would be. But like, hold on. Now we had you on. Who did you say? Who were your guests?
I haven't picked them yet.
Oh, okay, go on.
Oh no. I said I would choose based on people I would want to ask questions. So like, well, Chloe Sevigny I think would be interesting, and then Jennifer Lawrence, so I could give out to her basically.
God, that sounds like a great
She'd
crack
have
dinner.
a great time.
Sounds brilliant.
Let me think now. Who do I mean, Chrissy Teigen and Teigen or Tegan or whatever. Remember they had a whole thing.
Tegan?
About
Where's she
they had a
from?
whole thing.
Where's she
Sweden.
from?
Sweden. They had a whole thing about how to pronounce her name, but I've totally forgotten what it was.
Oh.
So Chrissy and John Legend, but then I just think they're painful.
Oh, well, they seem to have a good time.
I hate having a good time, Beatrice.
I mean, I'd probably want,
Oh, here we go. You're trying to think of somebody intellectual. I can see it in your face. Your lips have gone all. I'd probably have Stephen Hawking and his wife, maybe.
That's tasteless, Rosemary.
He's very smart.
Isn't he dead, Rosemary?
Okay, well, I'm not really sure.
I'd like the president of Uachtaráin Norris.
What's his full name? What's his full name? Beatrice?
Michael D. Higgins.
What's his wife's name?
Mrs. Higgins.
I don't think they count as celebrities.
They're definitely celebrities. They're celebrities in Ireland.
It's Sabina, Beatrice's
Okay.
wife.
And Sabina Higgins.
I don't know if I'm laughing or crying now. Oh, pathetic.
That's who I'd have.
I'd have, you know what? I'd have Nikki and Georgina, not to,
Oh, God, please do.
not to flog a dead horse, but I'd be like, Nikki, explain to me why you blocked me on Twitter.
Nikki, Explain to me.
Explain.
That's very vulgar in front of his wife.
Stop. Why don't I have a blanket to mop my face?
Got Dawn's cardigans right there. He left it there for you. Okay. I thought of somebody else. Do you know who I'd have? Pink and her husband.
Corey, what's his chops? The motorbike guy.
Oh, I hate his hair as well. Genuinely, I hate his
Maybe you
hair.
could have a hat party.
Oh, yeah, that's what I have to go see it.
Why do we both sound like we smoke 300 cigarettes a day? Like, is the other question.
I don't know.
Why Pink and your man?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not like I like her music, but I feel like they'd be good crack. But then
You should write that on the card. It's not like I like your music, but I'd love if you came for lunch.
oh my God, Brittany. I would totally have Brittany, but
She wouldn't
Sam
be allowed
can't come.
come.
Sam can't come.
Why not?
I hate Sam.
His hair.
I hate his eyebrows.
Beatrice.
I hate men with really plucked eyebrows, and he definitely has major face grooming happening, and I hate
Say
it.
he waxes, to be honest.
Absolutely, I hate it. Actually, that was the problem with Firefly Lane, is that your man, the Australian dude, what was his name?
His eyebrows are very good. Johnny.
S-
What's his name? What is wrong with you?
Oh God, Mom's going to be complaining about this episode.
Just thinking that. Stop.
It's Mom's fault. I can't think of the word Johnny without Mom. I'm thinking of Mom. Because she'd always be like, French letters. Anyway, him and his groomed face. I hate groomed faces on men. They're very, I just personally hate it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I have these weird, like...
Well, we know.
I actually Googled him multiple, like, I actually Google searched him yesterday.
Who's Sam Asghari?
Yeah, no, Johnny, to see if there was maybe, if there was a picture of him where, like, he didn't have such a groomed face.
Sorry, speaking of groomed faces, have you Googled your boyfriend Rio from Good Girls? Because him in real life is very...
Rosemary, after I sent you that picture, that screen grab of him yesterday with the
the evil eye
diamond
nose ring.
encrusted nose ring, yeah, I went off him.
Oh my God, I had a dream about piercings and now I'm blaming you. I've just realised. That's why.
Okay.
You put that in my
What
head.
about him? He's very well groomed. He is very well groomed, I have to admit.
He's just very... he looks very vanilla in real life.
That's. Have you met me? I live in Fort Wayne.
Well, so do I, and my husband wears Crocs. So I suppose I can't really talk.
Exactly. Okay, so
hang on. Sorry. I'd like to invite Phil Collins and Lily Collins. I know they're not a couple, but I'd like to invite them over for lunch. Because I'd like to take a good look at them and really try and figure out where she got her looks from, because it's not from him.
that's incredibly.
I wouldn't say that to their faces.
Oh, just as well. Well, that's incredibly nasty and judgmental. Now,
No, I just like she's very, very beautiful, and he's like
very, very beautiful if he
very
was a female.
beautiful in a specific way.
Now, how many people are at this table? Because so far I have Michael and Sabina D. Higgins.
Well,
I have
no,
Brittany and Sam Asghari.
It's just you and your husband and one celebrity couple.
Oh.
But Don's not coming, obviously, because he wouldn't come.
Why not?
Because he wouldn't. He'd be just. Can you imagine Don turning up to a lunch and you're like, Don, I've invited Brittany and Sam over for lunch. Don would be like, no.
Don would be like, yes.
Don would be like, I'll be in bed.
Don
I'll
would
be
say,
upstairs with the
I'll
kids."
cook. That's what Don would do. Don would be doing the cooking in the kitchen. And I would be entertaining Brittany and Britters and Sam. We'd be dancing. We'd be doing a choreographed dance in the sitting room, videoing it for you.
Oh, God. Brittany wouldn't be allowed to come to lunch in your house, though. So she's out.
Correct. Okay, so it's me, Sam, Michael D, and Sabina. It's great crack so far. I've opened the first bottle.
What are Sam and Michael D talking about?
Who I don't know who else. Oh wait, Pink and her husband are there too. So they're the icebreakers. I don't know. This sounds like a terrible
Sounds
dinner party. I do
terrible.
not want these guests
Sounds
in my house.
absolutely
Apart
terrible.
from Michael D and Sabina, they're welcome anytime. I don't want any of the other people in my house.
Mine's good. I've got Chloe Sevigny and her unnamed husband. I've got Jennifer Lawrence and her unnamed husband. And I've got Phil Collins and Lily Collins. I'd actually like to have lunch with all those people, including the unnamed husbands. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yours sounds a little bit better, a little bit more balanced than mine. I don't know. I'm after this, I'll be like, oh, I should have thought of those people, but I didn't.
Are there any truly good celebrity couples left? Please let us know. The answer is no, actually, because Chris Pratt and Anna Faris were the good celebrity couple, and then they broke up, and he revealed himself to be incredibly religious and incredibly conservative and incredibly sappish.
Yeah,
Didn't he?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I thought he was funny before, but then I realized he wasn't funny. It was the halo, the aura, the like reflecting light from her making
Yeah.
him seem funny, and also a well written script that he can actually act well on the funny script. On the funny script.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. It's the only
It's
movie
the
I
only
can
one.
think of, yeah.
Yeah, and he's rubbish in Jurassic World, even though I enjoy
Oh,
them
God.
both.
Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. The dinosaurs were better.
The dinosaurs were very good. Okay, well, we'd love to know your response to our very current affairs-y, news-related minisode in which Beatrice learned something, the name of the Irish president and his wife.
Excuse me, I knew his name.
You could tell by how you went, Uachtaráin, the president.
Horace Nuachtaráin is actually what I meant, not Uachtaráin
Horace
Oris.
Nuachtaráin is his house.
I know, but I said Uachtaráin Oris and I knew it sounded wrong. You didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice that. I was just like, does she not know his name?
Oh.
She did, apparently. Thank you all so much for listening. We hope that you enjoyed yourselves as much as we did. Sorry, Mom.
Thanks for listening.
Bye. Not Without My Sister is produced by Liam Garrity, sound and original music by Don Kirkland, and our original illustration is by Lindsay Nielsen.
Not Without My Sister is a member of The Warren.
As is our podcast, The Critter Shed.
For more great podcasts, hop along to thewarren.ie.